Hey there, Andrew here from E Squared Health. Today we're going to be talking about the most important movement anybody can do, which is breathing. Breathing is the fundamental requirement or movement of life. It will determine whether we burn fat or sugar. It will determine whether we recover from our workout. It will affect how we mentally process our environment, so how we think and feel. Breathing, guys, is a fundamental piece to establishing health and wellness for the rest of our lives. So let's go dive right in. So there's two main ways to breathe. One is using accessory respiratory muscles, and one is using your diaphragm. Think of it as high breathing and low breathing. High breathing is what we typically do not want to do. So for anybody that has pulled their neck or has excessive tone around their traps, which are these big muscles, or the cervical spine, or if somebody has chronic tension headaches, more times than not, you're probably using your accessory respiratory muscles. Diaphragmatic breathing, you can identify this by, is somebody's stomach pressing out or is it not? So if you go to a park and you watch a child play, you will see somebody breathing perfectly. Children naturally breathe how you're supposed to because they haven't been experienced to trauma, excessive stress, injuries, things that will disrupt your natural, what's called motor programs of how you breathe. So when you're doing these drills, guys, think about a child in the playground. You think about their bellies expanding and rising as they breathe. So when you're diaphragmatic breathing, when you're doing diaphragmatic breaths, I'll just tighten my shirt so that you guys can see. You should see the belly expand out. So if I inhale, you're seeing that belly push out against my abdominal wall. What's happening is my diaphragm is coming down, which is pushing my organs out against the side of my abdomen. So you're looking to see, is the belly rising and falling? So for everybody on this seminar here, what I would like you guys to do is every morning, or ideally once a day, lie down, put your hand on your chest so that you can get feedback, and I want you to execute 10 deep breaths, 10 deep inhales, 10 long exhales. So you're just going to have your hand here getting feedback if is my stomach rising or falling. Now for some of us, we might be using the accessory respiratory muscles, and we might have been using these guys for the last couple of years. It might be something that's so ingrained that we have forgotten how to use the diaphragm. Do not worry if we struggle with it. I want you guys to try this progression. What you will do is you'll get into what's called the horse stance position. By getting down in this position, what we're doing is we're increasing the feedback of gravity on our visceral organs. So our brain becomes more aware of, is my stomach rising or falling? So I'm going to get down into this horse stance position. So neutral spine, elbows are a little bit bent. And all I'm going to be doing is thinking about inhaling and pushing my stomach towards the ground. So I'll just give you guys 2 breaths. And I would complete around 10 full breaths, just like the other recommendations that I gave earlier. Now, use this information throughout the whole day. Now, I want you to do a purposeful time each day where you're giving yourself about 10 breaths, where you're just focused on the breath to retrain the movement. But then if you're at work or if you're with your family at the dinner table, ask yourself, am I breathing from my belly? Get your breathing right, guys. That will be one of the best things that we can do to move towards our goals. Practice the movement, master the movement, and as always, stay active, guys. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.